The following audio does contain some foul language. Just want to thank you for listening. Let's get to it. Hello, guys. Welcome to this Beyond the Arc Extra. It's just me, Dallas, for this special edition. It's going to be a airing of grievances, a freight Costanza type airing of grievances. So we're just coming off the heels of Tennessee getting defeated by Florida. The final score was 73-43. Obviously not Tennessee's best night shooting, rebounding, defending. Just it wasn't Tennessee's game all around. Me and Levi said on the Beyond the Arc podcast that we figured that if Tennessee could hold Florida into the low 70s, that Tennessee would win. Well, they did that. Only problem was Tennessee couldn't even get into the 50s. And now this is not going to be an airing of grievances towards the Tennessee basketball team. I mean, they know that they have to play better if they want to reach their heights and their goals. But this is more airing of grievances towards the fan base as a whole. Now, if you're listening to this, more than likely, you are not one of these people that I'm airing the grievances to. But sometimes a hit dog hollers. So if you are offended, more than likely you are someone that I'm talking to. I'm just going to preface this by saying I'm going to refrain from using any sort of vulgar language. One may slip, but that's human nature when you're talking about something you're passionate about. All right, let's just get started by some of the people I've seen online saying that Tennessee was soft. That is absolutely, positively false. You would never see Tennessee play soft. What you saw tonight was a team going up against a team as in Tennessee and the other team, Florida, obviously. Going up against a team that recently took its first loss on the road, gave up 106 points to Kentucky. They were embarrassed, and they played like it. Just like next game against Texas, Tennessee most likely is going to play like they got embarrassed. They're going to come out and be the aggressor, hopefully, and hopefully we get a bounce-back game against Texas. But one of the main talking points I saw was around Igor Milicic. I saw some people calling him soft. Look, against Arkansas, he had 13 points and 18 rebounds. Do you know how hard it is in college basketball to get 18 rebounds? It's not easy. Matter of fact, the last one to get around that, Tennessee, was Jarnell Stokes. So Grant Williams, as good as a rebounder he was in college, he never got 18 rebounds. Would you call Grant Williams soft? I wouldn't. I sure as hell ain't calling Igor Milicic soft. Zakai Ziegler obviously struggled, 4-12, 1 of 6. Chaz Lanier, 3 of 16, 1 of 9. I've seen already people saying he's a bust. He was not even half of what Dalton Connect was, and if Dalton Connect would not have this type of game. Yeah, because Dalton Connect was a special player. Dalton Connect is a once-in-a-lifetime college player. Is Chaz Lanier Dalton Connect? No. And to think that he would be, or to put that expectation on him is unfair to him. Chaz Lanier is a damn good college basketball player. He just happened to have an off night. It happens. Look, you're not going to have every night he's not going to drop 30. It's just not going to happen. That's unrealistic. And if that's what you want out of your basketball team, then you better just don't even watch any more of the games. And honestly, it'd probably be better off for you. Jemima Mashak, he's hurt. He went 0 of 3, and saw people complaining about him shooting the threes. But if he didn't shoot them, they'd be complaining. It's just people that want to find something to complain about. It feels like sometimes the fan base has more fun complaining about the team than they do when the team is winning and praising them. Jordan Gainey, 1 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 7 points. Once again, the bench only delivered single digits. Gainey was the only player off the bench to score for Tennessee. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. This was probably it was an ass kick. That's what it was. And you're going to have nights that you're not going to have your best offensive performance, and stuff like this is going to happen. It's pretty obvious watching some people comment on this basketball team that they have not watched basketball that long, and that they probably started around the second or third year of Rick Barnes, or they watched Darren Bruce and just quit. These people don't understand basketball. They couldn't tell you a flare screen from a pin down, and it's hilarious. I mean, I don't know much about football. I don't pretend to know about football. I mean, I watch it. I'd say I'm a casual football fan. I mean, if they win, great. If they lose, who gives a shit? But I'm not going to come out here and pretend like I know football when there's people that pretend like they know basketball. And like I said, couldn't tell you an elevator screen from a pin down screen. I know I said flare earlier, but whatever. They couldn't tell you flex action from a hole in the wall. These are the same people that, if you criticize the football program, they are going to try and put you in Guantanamo Bay. But yet they'll come on here and say every single thing they can possibly say negatively about the basketball program. And honestly, I'm fed up with it. Team and the fan base would be better for it if those people just didn't watch. Look, was Tennessee going undefeated? No. But would I like for them to have lost this game in a more competitive fashion? Of course. I mean, who wouldn't? Anyone that says otherwise is an idiot. You're going to have nights where you just can't throw the ball in the river, and it's going to be frustrating. That's basketball, and people are going to have to learn that that's basketball. It's a game of runs. Unfortunately, Tennessee didn't have too many of those runs tonight. Hopefully, they will, like I said earlier, come back for revenge in the Texas game and get a decisive victory. I mean, as I sit here recording, I just happened to glance down at my phone and I noticed that Marquette, the number 17 in the country, is currently tied with Georgetown. Actually, Georgetown just took the lead, but Marquette's on their home court. Georgetown obviously is not in the top 10. Kentucky is about to fall on the road to Georgia. Score currently is 80-68. 43 seconds in the remaining in the second quarter. And just a few days ago, even or while they're back in that, Kentucky has been God's gift to basketball, it seems. They shoot threes. Wow. It's fun to watch. Wow. But they don't defend worth a shit, to be honest. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for listening to this. I apologize for some of the vulgar language that may have came out. Like I said, when you get passionate, it's bound to happen. But thank you for listening to this, and we'll see you on Monday with our regularly scheduled Beyond the Arc podcast.